Hello! Today in the lesson we will solve a task where we need to compare rational numbers. In the previous lessons we have analyzed the algorithm of comparing integers. We have written down how to compare positive and negative numbers in general integers. But today we will try to compare rational numbers. I remind you that rational numbers are integers and fractional numbers and decimals. So we need to compare, for example, the number -4 and two integers 1, or thirds. If we see rational numbers, 2.1/3 and a negative number, which is also a rational number, then the rules of comparison do not change. Let's recall these rules. If I compare a positive number and a negative number, the positive number is always greater. I'm going to write down the basic rules for comparing numbers. But one of the rules we're not going to touch on. So the basic rules: a positive number is always greater than a negative number. A positive number is always greater than 0. And a negative number is always less than 0. Using these rules, you and I will compare the number -4 and 2 whole 1/3. The number -4 is a negative number, and the number 2.1/3 is a positive number. Then by rule, the positive number is always greater than the negative number. A positive number is greater than a negative number, then the negative is less than the positive. The rules are retained, the following: 3 whole 5/10 and 1 whole 5/10. In this example, we see that we are comparing two positive rational numbers. But we know how to compare decimals. And we know that 3.5 decimals is greater than 1.5 decimals. Here's an example: 2.1/3 and -2.12. In order to solve this example, very often you bring fractional numbers to the same denominator. You can do that, but we see that 2 whole 1/3 is a positive number and -2 whole 1/2 is a negative number. So using rule 1, positive number is greater than a negative number. We will write that the positive number is greater than the negative number. Don't waste time solving these examples. Pay attention first to the sign in front of the number. The following example: -0.5 and the number 8. And in this example, we also see two numbers with different signs. The number 0.5 has a minus sign and the number 8 has a plus sign. Then the positive number is greater than the negative number, but we're writing from left to right, so -0.5 will of course be smaller than 8. The next examples we don't solve in this lesson are comparing two negative numbers. Let's say the number -2 and the number -4. You and I talked about the fact that in order to compare these two negative numbers, we're going to represent as the temperature of the air, and then we know that at -2 it is warmer than at -4. Then the number -2 will be greater than -4. But there is a separate rule in math that has to do with the absolute value of numbers, and we will talk about it in the next lesson. And today our lesson has come to an end. Goodbye, see you again.